Okay, let's see. What is the next game? Guys, what is the next game? It's Super Sprint. Another Tengen game. Another unlicensed Tengen game. Although this one was published in Japan by Altron. This does have a Japanese release, so technically it is licensed for the purposes of our project. Super Sprint. I believe that this was kind of like a Super Off-Road type game. If you guys know Super Off-Road, those racing games that just take place on one single screen, which I kind of like. I think this may be a port of an arcade game. Let's take a look at the arcade. A lot of these recent ones have been... No, not Ultron. Altron. All right, let's look at the arcade Super Sprint. There it is. Ooh, listen to the music's got bass. Wow, what epic beginning music for the racetrack choosing screen. Super Sprint. It seems to run really choppy, but it looks cool. It looks cool. You know. The cars are nicely animated. Almost look like they have like a 3D effect or something. The sound effects are really satisfying. Bump sounds. This is such a bassy game. A lot of bass. This is the kind of game in the arcade that was responsible for producing lots of noise, like background noise. Those really loud games that would just kind of like add to the kind of buzz sound effects. One of the culprits. But I like the sound though. It's pretty cool. No music though. I guess this is yeah. Kind of sucks that there's no music. Oh, there's tornadoes. Look out for the tornadoes. Look out for the tornado. Alright, so that's that. Now let's check out the home port by Tengen. Tengen likes to port arcade games. Seems like a pretty simple game. Super Sprint. There's a Japanese version and American. Let's take a look at the Japanese version first, real quick. So that's the Japanese version. You can see it's very scaled down. And now the American unlicensed version. This is another great arcade game, Ponicus. Yeah, I could see why that... Is that the first of its kind? Like the ones where you go around the single screen tracks? Must have been an early one. It's very satisfying sound effects. Alright, I'm the yellow car. Do I have like turbos or anything? B button seems to do nothing, as far as I can tell. Oh, I got the wrench. So maybe I can get repairs or something. For some reason, the AI seems way slower than me, but I'm not going to complain about that. There's a lot of momentum in this game. The car's a little bit slippery. But actually, I don't know. It feels pretty good to control, I guess. I won. Okay. 4 players, each with their own steering wheel. Oh yeah, start the timer. That's a good idea. Let's put 2 minutes on the clock. Yeah, this could be fun in 4 players. You know, I remember there was a game like this on the Atari. There must have been earlier versions of this concept. There was a game like this on Atari. Yeah, I got the points. Oh no, I got tornadoed. It just makes you spin out. All right. I think it was called like Street Racing, maybe. I like the sound effects when you pick up the points. Still no music though in this version of the game. you guys, you enjoying this exciting video game? Super sprint. I'm super sprinting. What does the wrench do? You would think it'd be for repairs, but there doesn't seem to be like a life bar or anything. Is it just for points or something? So this one, I guess this must be like a 2-player game, right? I don't think that the Nintendo 4 score had come out yet by this point. So this couldn't be a 4-player game. I guess it's just like a 2-player game. What is this? Super... Oh, you can level... Oh, the wrenches are for leveling up. Oh, exciting. You can level up in this game. Nice. Okay. What do we have? Higher top speed obviously seems like... But there's also higher acceleration. Let's get one of those. Oh, it costs 2 wrenches. Okay, so that's all I can get. Alright, I went with the acceleration. Because I'm hitting a lot of walls, so... I exploded! What? Wait a second. Did my car just become more fragile? What? Maybe this is a harder track? All of a sudden, I've been hitting walls this whole time, but that's the first time I exploded. I guess maybe if you just crash into a wall at high enough speed, you explode. It doesn't seem to have really that much of a penalty, though. So there's a Super Nintendo version of this concept, not based on Super Sprint, but it's based on like a different one. It's called Super Off-Road. Are you guys familiar with Super Off-Road? I don't know if you're familiar with Super Off-Road, but if you check it out, it's basically this game with way, way better graphics, and more importantly, really, really cool like hard rock music. Kind of similar to rock and roll racing, but I think it's all unique. I think it's all original music for that game, though. I remember really liking the music in that game. I don't know if you've seen Super Off-Road, but I really like Super Off-Road. I think you can play that 4 players as well, if I recall correctly. Who's texting me? Oh, okay. Great. Super Traction probably helps you with your turning. Maybe I will go for that. And then you can just also increase your score. You know, we want to level up. See what the traction does. Hey, Rappo, how's it going? Someone had a 4-slot MBS or Marvel versus what again? Not Capcom. Oh, you could. Oh, that's a shortcut there. Oh, interesting. Oh no. You know what? The other players are getting faster now. I can't be messing around as much anymore. Alright, look at this cool shortcut. That's cool. Oh, I might not win this race. What happens if I don't win? Do I die? Like, if you lose the race, do you die in real life? Damn. Oh, that white car is way ahead of me. Oh, this is getting harder. No time to get tornadoed. I exploded. That's not going to help me win. It's over. We're going to see what happens if I lose now. Very exciting. Maybe I can get in 3rd place. You're not flip level old. Nobody really is. You played that too? Yeah, Ironman Stewart's Off-Road is race again. Oh, you can continue. Yes, I guess. You get to continue. So you continue on the same level. So it looks like if you don't win the race, then you have to keep trying until you do. Or until your continues run out. Maybe you have to retire. It looks like we need to not mess around in this race. Maybe I should have increased my max speed after all. Okay, now I'm like well in front, so I don't have to worry anymore too much. Yeah, we're... Our first place is guaranteed. Mm-hmm. It's going pretty good. Marvel vs. Star Wars. What's that? I don't know about Marvel vs. Star Wars. The Stand remake? Nah, I'm not gonna watch that. I don't really... First of all, I'm done watching any... Well... I guess I did like Cobra Kai and... What was the other one? I did like... There have been a couple. Those aren't remakes exactly. No, I don't know. I don't like any new shows. Dude, I'm dead. I'm gonna lose this race. Damn. I'm dead. I should probably not explode as much. I might have a better chance of winning. Okay, I'm gonna just give up on this race. We lost. Yeah, no, I don't know. I just don't really watch new shows anymore. Or at least not right now. But you know, I've never seen the original Stand either. Should watch that sometime. I've never read the book. You're just going to guess that they... Yeah. You still going to check it out? See, I'm not. That's the difference. So, you know... Oh, no continues. Oh, wait. Oh, I can continue. Okay. Voyager. You know, so what happened? We ended up not watching Voyager. We were going to watch Voyager, but then we saw the ad for this new Japanese show, and I will still give Japanese shows a chance. So it's like a Japanese live-action show called Alice in Borderlands, and it's one of these. It's like based on a manga. It's one of these like Game of Death type shows that they make sometimes. That's like my favorite kind of show right now. Like I love all the death game shows. So we ended up like checking that out, and we watched the first 4 episodes of that, like hour-long episodes, and it's, you know, it's not bad, but it's a little disappointing. I don't know, it's a little disappointing. The first episode was good, but it's been, I don't know, been a bit of a disappointment. But I'll probably continue to watch it. Can I keep continuing? I guess I'll continue a few more times. If this seems hopeless, then I'll just give up. But the races are definitely getting harder now. Yeah, so we watched a few episodes of that. And we will get back to Voyager, though. We're trying to watch all the old Star Treks. Well, I mean, we watched all of Deep Space Nine together. I watched all of TNG before that separately. And, damn, I'm not super good at controlling my car. And I'm also, like, trying to catch up on the original series. But I haven't watched any of those in a while. I need to get back to that. But eventually I'm going to catch up on all those. And I don't know. And then we might... I'm not sure about Enterprise. Enterprise when? Yeah, that's one where I think we'll probably give it a chance. But I remember really not liking it when it first came out. So might give that one a chance. We really liked... we both really liked Deep Space Nine a lot. It was really good. I still prefer The Next Generation overall. Oh, I guess that was my last continue. Or did I, like, cancel my continue there? What happened? Let me look at the video. Yeah, okay. Limited continues. Alright, that makes sense. It was getting pretty hard. Okay, that's Super Sprint. The game probably doesn't have an ending anyway. Probably just loops. Yeah, Deep Space Nine, I would say it's really good up until the last season. I thought the last season was really weak, though. But the finale was pretty good. T-Pole is cool. Oh, is that... Yeah, I'm the opposite. T-Pole is the character that, like, turned me off from the show. I kind of hated her character. because she didn't seem Vulcan enough to me. Now, apparently, the rationale for that, like I didn't realize it at the time, but apparently there's supposed to be a rationale where it's because that was in the past and the Vulcans were like less refined or something. I don't know. But yeah, I didn't like her character. She's not cool enough. Vulcans are supposed to be cool. Sort of bland. Yeah, that's the impression that I got too. So, I don't know. But I think once we finish Voyager, we might give it another chance. And that's as far as we're going to go. Like, the other Star Treks they are dead to me. Definitely not going to ever watch those. But even Voyager is getting a little bit iffy in season 3. Like, I can see why it didn't appeal to me in this original run. Or I mean, I don't know. It seems better now than it did back then. It seems more appealing now, but at the same time, like it's not as good. It's not as good as Deep Space Nine or TNG. TNG is still my favorite. The original series is still awesome, and Deep Space Nine was. It turned out to be very good as well. Janeway was an inspiration to you. I could see that. She's not my favorite, but she's fine. She's all right. She's an okay captain. But I don't know. So I don't love her character quite as much as the other captains. But she's pretty good. Like the characters are a little bit bland in Voyager. The only one that really stands out to me is the Doctor. But everybody says that, but it's true. I mean, he is just by far the best character. So I see a lady in charge. Yeah, I mean, I don't really care about that. I just like the character. She's good, but she's you know, she has big shoes to fill. Like all the captains, like Kirk and Picard are like they're some of the best characters in the whole show, and you know, in the whole series. Yeah, not in Neelix. Man, Neelix. I wanted to like him. But Neelix kind of has the same problem that Quark has, in that, like, in the first episode, he seems like he's going to be, like, a crafty kind of character, but then he just kind of turns into an idiot. Although Quark, the actor who played him, was so good that even though in half of his episodes they kind of make him comic relief, he's still a good character. But Neelix does not. Neelix is not. Yeah, no, I get it, Demo. But I mean, like, yeah, she's fine. She's a good character. Like even Cisco, like Cisco started out pretty rough, but he did improve a lot. And he became a very good character. Like I did start to really like him towards like the middle of Deep Space Nine up until the end. Although his overall arc is really stupid, but that's kind of a problem with the last season. Yeah, Quark does work better in the context of Odo, but Neelix does not really have that. He's the new Alf. He's no Alf. Oh, you know what? We have to rate this game. Let me just rate this game. Super Sprint. You know, it's all right. Like, it seems like a reasonable port of the arcade game. Seems like competent, but it's not something I could get really too excited about. Maybe it's kind of fun in 2 players. There's not much to it. There's like not much music. There's no in-game music. It's fine. I guess it kind of works for the game, but like the jingles out. What did the title music sound like again? Well, let me just check that. What did the title screen music sound like? Oh yeah, I think this is the only track in the game. The Ferengi somewhat compelling. Yeah, I mean, yeah. It overall, it did a pretty good job of giving the Ferengi more depth. But not always. Like, it also tried to have it both ways and still have them be comic relief. And not all of their episodes were good. In fact, some of the worst episodes were their episodes. So I mean, I wouldn't say it did an amazing job of making them. I mean, it didn't do an amazing job with them, but it did give them more depth than they'd have in the past. It's admirable that they tried to do that. It was hit and miss, though, with the Ferengi. You had mixed feelings about it? Oh, the X-Files? Yeah, I've heard people praise the new X-Files. But I was never an X-Files fan in the first place, so... yeah, I don't know. I guess that's basically the only song in the game. It's alright. I guess the music's not that great, but it's not terrible. I'll give it a 3. 4 and a 3, I think. You guys have any ratings opinions for Super Sprint? Or too busy talking about Star Trek? Let's see. Let's put it... let's put it... let's put it... let's not put it too low. Above Skate or Die? Let's put it above Skate or Die. Let's put it... below Pinball. Around Top Rider. Should be above Top Rider. Nah, I mean, well, whatever. Around here is fine. 4.25. No, actually, maybe a little higher. TNG gave the Klingons and Romulans more depth. Yeah, true. But the TNG probably did a better job with the Klingons than Deep Space Nine did with the Romulans, though, I'd have to say. I mean, I appreciate that they tried, though. Glad you didn't bother. Oh, yeah? So you're saying that the new X-Files was bad. Just the other day, I heard somebody praise it, though. I don't know. 4 out of 10. You give it a 3. Competent, but not for very long. Understandable. 4, I'd go 3.5 if you had that. Yeah, I'm actually leaning up more towards 4.5. I'm going to probably go... Yeah, I guess I shouldn't. Maybe I will put it beneath Urusei Yatsura and Top Rider. Top Rider had the blow up motorcycle. Like that's awesome. It's not as good as that. Maybe it should be a little bit lower. Yeah. 4.2. Let's give it a 4.2. We'll still put it above Skate or Die. Just slightly. The Skate or Die range. No, but yeah, it's competent. It's a competent game. It's not bad. It's just not really that exciting. And I think that what is that? Ivan something's racing game. That game's better than this. It's basically the same concept, but I think it's just better executed. Skoon is better. Did I put it above Skoon? I don't know. It's right. I do have Skoon is better. They're pretty close to me. Yeah, Akira is next. Kaneda! That's right.